Why do some people wake up every morning with clarity, while others feel completely lost? Why do some people live with purpose, while millions feel empty, distracted, and disconnected from themselves? The Japanese have a concept called Ikigai, a reason to wake up in the morning. Not success, not money, not fame, but purpose. And maybe this ancient idea explains why so many people today feel mentally exhausted despite having endless entertainment, social media, and distractions. Because deep inside, human beings are not searching only for pleasure. They are searching for meaning. Ikigai is a Japanese philosophy that roughly translates to a reason for being. It is the idea that life becomes meaningful when four things connect together: what you love, what you are good at, what the world needs, and what you can be rewarded for. When these four things align, you find purpose. And the interesting thing is, Ikigai is not always something huge. For some people, it is art. For others, teaching, writing, helping people, building something meaningful, learning, growing. In Japan, many elderly people continue working, creating, and improving even in old age. Not because they are forced to, but because purpose keeps the human spirit alive. Modern life is full of distractions. Our minds are constantly attacked by noise, notifications, entertainment, comparison, short-term dopamine. We scroll for hours, yet feel empty afterward. Because distraction can entertain the mind, but it cannot fulfill the soul. This generation is overstimulated, but deeply disconnected from itself. Most people never sit alone quietly long enough to ask themselves, what actually gives my life meaning? Instead, they chase validation, money without purpose, attention without fulfillment, pleasure without peace. And slowly, people lose connection with themselves. Ikigai is not only about passion, it is also connected to discipline, because purpose is built daily. The Japanese philosophy of Kaizen teaches small improvements repeated consistently create extraordinary results over time. Most people want instant transformation, but Ikigai grows slowly, like a tree, quietly, patiently, daily. A meaningful life is not created in one motivational moment. It is created through habits. When people lose purpose, they often lose energy too. Life begins feeling repetitive, heavy, emotionally empty. Without purpose, discipline becomes difficult. Because the mind always asks, why am I doing this? This is why many people quit their goals quickly. Not because they are weak, but because they never connected emotionally to what they were doing. Purpose creates endurance. A person with meaning can survive difficult phases longer than a person chasing temporary pleasure. This is why Ikigai matters deeply. It gives direction to suffering, and suffering with direction becomes growth. The books you read, the skills you practice, the way you spend your mornings, the way you use your time, your daily routine slowly shapes your identity, and your identity shapes your future. Finding your Ikigai is not about copying someone else's life. It requires self-awareness. Ask yourself, what activities make me lose track of time? What kind of work feels meaningful to me? What skills do I naturally enjoy improving? What kind of life feels peaceful instead of impressive? Most people build lives to impress others, but Ikigai is personal, quiet, authentic. And sometimes, your purpose starts very small. A simple habit, a simple interest, a small curiosity. Over time, small interests can become meaningful paths, but you must give yourself silence long enough to hear your own mind clearly. And that is difficult in a distracted world. Maybe success is not about becoming famous. Maybe real success is waking up every morning feeling connected to your life, feeling purposeful, focused, at peace with yourself. The world teaches us to chase more money, more validation, more attention. But Ikigai teaches something different. A meaningful life is built quietly, through purpose, discipline, growth, and small daily actions repeated with intention. So before chasing the next distraction, ask yourself, what kind of life would actually feel meaningful to me? Because somewhere between discipline and purpose, you may finally discover yourself.